are back. So last time we went to go do his next round battle, but Ivor's sister went missing, so he's not fighting us. So we've been on a bit of a hunt quest. We're now headed to the Cloitzer Fountain, which might as well get to. And Rage, yeah, that's what that Larvitar we're doing. Oh yeah, I had a Larvitar to my team. Where is it? Oh, it's yeah. I think it's through here. Emma, OFG, I only see a fountain here. There's no sign of Gwyn anywhere. So you don't have any idea where Gwyn might be in this area then. But this must be the right place. There's the Cloitzer Fountain, just like Canary told us. Well, OFG, do you think we'll find Gwyn somewhere around here? I'm sure of it. Me too. We don't have any other leads to go on. Through process of elimination, this should be the place. But if so, where could Gwyn be hiding? This place is just an empty space. What else did Canary tell us? Let's see, there's something about a place where the X, Y and Z axis didn't meet. Yes, of course, the X axis is horizontal, the Y axis is vertical and the Z axis is depth. Which means we're likely starting from the right place. I'm guessing our X axis is correct. Next, we need to adjust our Y-axis. Once we do that, we'll be on the right track to find Gwyn. Maybe we should go down into the sewers? But there's water in the way. What would your approach be, OFG? Let's stop the water. Stop the water? That sounds like a tall order. The skills I've honed in the Fist of Justice can surely help us solve this problem. Ah, I have it. I'll just smash the fountain. That would cause the water to shoot upwards, yes? And the water pooling below will drain away. Yes, a perfect solution. Go Phalanx. Use. Stop right there. You can't just destroy city property. Honestly, I can see why people complain about the Fist of Justice taking things too far. But you might be onto something either. Maybe we can stop the water from flowing somehow. Now I shall use my martial arts after all, and OFG, I have an idea. Find a Pokemon that knows Ice Beam and bring it back here. If we freeze the fountain's nozzles to stop the flow, the water that's filling the fountain below, or to empty into the sewer, then we can investigate. I've got Ice Fan. You sure that move's going to freeze the water in the fountain? It's not a long-term solution. It's definitely not a long-term solution. Marvellously done, OFG. Look, all the water's draining through the sewers. As long as the fountain stays frozen, we won't need to worry about getting flooded. Quick then, let's search the sewers. I shall go on ahead. Ivor certainly doesn't waste time once he knows where he's going, does he? We should head on into OFG. Oh, excuse me. In we go. Into the sewers. These sewers were built a very long time ago. There are wild Pokemon about, so be on your guard. Who knows how they get in here? Wild Pokemon, you say, but will Gwyn be safe down here then? That's why we're all trying to find her. Understood! I'm on it! There he goes again. Come on, we should help him look for Gwyn. Watch out for wild Pokemon. We got one. There we go. Where is it? There we go. Awful lot of noise back down here. There it goes. There we go. We're interacting quite pleasantly with the local wildlife. There you are, OFG. It looks like this lock is preventing us from going further in. Then let us power through with pure strength. Shall I smash through this barrier so we may proceed? No, destroying public property. Let's take a close look and see if we can't figure this out. Which area do you want to check? The lock body. Looks like a regular lock made from some sort of metal alloy. Keyhole, shaped like a typical keyhole, nothing out of the ordinary here. The hinges, you don't notice anything unusual about the door's hinges. Check for gaps. There's only a tiny gap between the door and the floor. So there's no clever way to open this door then. I guess we'll just have to find the key. Where do you think it could be? Maybe it's hidden somewhere. Yeah, right, there's not much to go on. As it stands, we can't even make an educated guess. Really? Get it? Well, that Pokemon has some keys. That was a Klefki, right? Let's go after it. It seems possible one of Klefki's keys could help us open that lock back there. I shall go ahead and catch it. The Pokeballs I throw reach speeds over 100 miles per hour. This unfortunately does mean there is a chance that Klefki gets knocked out as it's caught, but that's just a risk we'll have to take. Stop right there. That's highly different than punching the poor thing. We're not in ancient Hisui, you know. This also raises some concerns about how you managed to catch your own Pokemon, Ivor. Anyway, I think we can safely leave this matter to AFG. Here, feel free to use these Ultra Balls. Alright, now catch that Klefki. Don't forget, we don't want to just knock it out, we want to catch it. Uh-oh. I think Emma's going to have words. Wait, you defeated it? We need to catch it and borrow its keys. Look at me. Don't forget we don't... Yeah, I know. Oh, please stay in the boat. We got it, at least. Nice catch. I feel I have witnessed the very essence of a masterful capture. That's a bit excessive, no? I mean, we all catch Pokemon like that, right? Anyway, let's see if Klefki can get that lock open for us. We're counting on you, Klefki. You have to key for this lock. I really thought that was going to be the trick for getting through here. How about this then, Madam Detective? If we are truly stuck, perhaps we might try out my plan. First off, thanks for calling me Madam Detective. Just Detective or Emma works too. Now what was your plan, Ivor? If there is no gimmick or mechanism to open this door, this lock, then it must be opened by a key, but there's no guarantee that said key can even be found in these sewers. Since we cannot open the key we need, we must let my own fist become the key. Our path will be open thanks to my power. Justice Punch! With that, our way is clear. Let's press on. So that's what he calls a plan. Personally, I'd call it brute force. In any case, we should hurry after him. Oh. Need one of those. We got Skrelp, cool. Getting closer to evolving. What's that? Oh, it's pat rats. Waterstone, cool. Let's do this then. Let the Larvitar evolve. You know we're doing this now. Let it evolve. The boy Garchomp. Oh, Garchomp looks cool running around. Keep on going. There's a Chandelure. Did you ever see that? It was Chandelure, the luring Pokemon. Remember the very same Chandelure that Gwyn has as her partner. It looks like a dead end, no doors or anything, and no sign of that Chandelure either. It's a ghost type Pokemon, so it's not surprised it can vanish at will. If it is indeed Gwyn's partner, then maybe it vanished to wherever Gwyn is. A keen observation. Given the situation, I'd say that's highly likely. Alright, let's search every last inch of this room. Small electrical panels. You tried flipping a few switches, but nothing happened. cluster of pipes and some valves, nothing special. That's something. You don't know what these 4 machines are for, but they don't seem related to the case. I've learned something important in the course of the investigation. If I go around smashing things in the name of detective work, Emma gets very cross indeed. He took a good look at the pale coloured crates, but they don't seem to be anything special. We checked all of this room, but there's no sign of any hidden contraptions. In that case, the only course of action is to act. Strength is power, strength is justice! Justice punch? That's odd. I have smashed countless walls in my life. This is the first time I've punched a wall and had my fist go straight through without breaking it. It's like my hand went inside the wall itself. Could it be? The wall wasn't real in the first place, so someone or something conjured up that illusion of a wall to fool us. I see. Clearly, I must undergo even more diligent training if I wish to smash illusory walls. But for now, let us proceed. I'm sure Gwen is waiting on the other side of that wall. Let's keep pushing ahead. The chill I felt when passing through makes me think this could be the work of a ghost type. So you're saying that a ghost type Pokemon is attempting to deceive us? I think so, though we can't prove it yet. I need to be able to smash walls of any kind. Then I can finally tear down the barriers that separate the people and Pokemon of Lumiose. Yes, the wild zones will separate us no more and everyone will be happier for it. Look there. I do believe the Chandelier must be Gwen's partner. Wait, Chandelier, please help us find Gwen. Her partner Pokemon is freely roaming around and doesn't seem particularly agitated. I suppose we can assume that even if someone is behind Gwen's disappearance, the culprit isn't monitoring the area or anything. Every step we take brings us closer to the truth. Let us hurry. The game's afoot. Gwen! We found our missing person. Where's the villain who trapped you down here? Let's think back over everything we've seen so far. Can you identify the culprit behind all this? There is no culprit. That's right, in a way. There is no culprit because no crime has been committed. What are you saying, Madam Detective? Gwen was trapped here. We saw it with our own eyes. The supposed victim here is Gwen. However, she came here of her own volition. That's the truth behind this whole case. The truth, if you really wish to hear it, then defeat me in battle. I'm a Pokemon trainer too, after all. Here, I'll heal up your Pokemon and leave the rest to you. Well, it'll be nice to try out my new Garchomp. Of course, I can't Mega it because I don't have the Mega Stone, but are we doing this? Let's battle. I'm going to win, so you'll all leave me in peace. Strength is power, strength is justice. Bayonet. Go on, Garchomp. Go, guys. Chandler, Mega Evolve, finish them. In what way do you think you are going to finish here? Okay. I'm gonna use my own Mega, see how you like it. Down it goes. Your Pokemon shine with justice. They sure do. My justice wasn't wrong, I simply lacked power. Well fought, in any case, and well deduced, both of you. Do you know these two, Gwyn? Of course, Emma is the greatest detective in all of Lumiose, and OFG is a member of Team MZ. He's also the reigning Canary Quiz Whiz. I see. What do you mean when you said well deduced? Where to start? You break every smartphone you touch, Ivor, and once you start battling in the ZA Royale, you don't stop, even when dawn comes. Your excessive training will keep on going on and on as you climb the ranks of the Royale. Meanwhile, I am the one who deals with all the complaints about your behaviour. It is an enormous burden. So I asked Chandler and one of the Klefki to help me hide down here. That way, you would be unable to participate in any promotion matches. But then you had to come and find me. I had no idea I was causing the Fist of Justice and my own sister so much trouble. Well, you were. So I'd love to see you give my brother a good thrashing, OFG. It's true then. OFG is my opponent for the next promotion match. See for yourself. There it is, plain as day. Well, seems I was prepared for our bout. I hope you'll all excuse me. Honestly. I'm obliged to look into any case I take on, but perhaps I should have let this one go cold. Still, I'm surprised you knew of a hiding place like this. It's almost undetectable with all the barriers and tricks the Pokemon helped put up. I found this place when I was very young. It was here that I met Chandler, though it was only a Litwick back then. The ghost-type Pokemon let me come and go as I please, so I visit on occasion. I love the quiet down here and the dark. Well, now that Ivor knows about this place, I suppose you'll need to find a new hiding spot. We should head back for now. This may be our favourite spot, but it's not exactly fit for long-term residence, let's say. Of course. Maybe I should train up a bit. A little extra muscle could come in handy during my investigations. Extra muscle? Please, not another Ivor. I was joking. My expansion suit can help me out in a pinch, though I decided not to use it unless necessary. Oh, and Gwyn, tell Ivor I'll be sending him a bill for my help, okay? Good luck with your promotion match, OFG. When you're ready to face Ivor, come to the Justice Dojo. I'm going to head there shortly. Of course, I'm going to heal up first and then we'll head in. Okay, let's head over. Oh, daylight? Daytime? Yeah, daybreak. So that was worth doing. Always worth doing. Okay, we'll head into the dojo. We'll beat him. We'll fight him. Max revives. At last you've arrived. Gwyn has made her feelings on the matter clear, but even so I must grow stronger. As I said before, if we are to live in harmony with Pokémon in this city, then Pokémon must be afforded the same freedoms that humans enjoy. And for both sides to enjoy those freedoms, what we will need is incredible strength. Strength cannot solve everything for us, but it will at least allow us to protect what we hold dear. I'll prove the truth of my words by rising to the very top of the ZA Royale. Rank A will be mine. Now OFG, shall we begin our match? Let's do it. Gwen, please lend me your phone. I promise I will do my utmost not to break it. Challenger's tickets verified. You are cleared to start the promotion match. There are places in life you cannot reach without climbing over strong opponents to get there. I'll be climbing ahead then. Strength is power, strength is justice. Let's do it. Fighting type specialist. Oh, this is a brilliant matchup. Down it goes. Justice will win the day. Let's do this. Defeat, how incredibly unjust. Your victory is confirmed. Congratulations, now processing your promotion. You've been promoted to rank D. My justice didn't prevail. It's clear I must train even harder. Fine, but no more battling in the ZA Royale after daybreak. That isn't how it works. If you continue to vex everyone around you, your goal will only grow harder to reach. Understood. It's try out before I think, and that I'm terrible at controlling my own strength. I don't even know how many smartphones I've broken at this point. Perhaps if you assisted me as my coach, we could work on fixing these things together. Out of the question. You're the elder of us and the master of this dojo. Stop making others take care of your messes. I'll have more to say on this once we're home. Let's go, Ivor. Please, one moment, Gwyn. I want to give OFG my thanks. As a token of gratitude for our fine battle, please accept this small gift from me. Bulk up, nice. It was a good match, OFG. I would be honoured if you would face me again. Next time, my power will surely open up my path forward. And if you'll excuse me. And with that, I'm going to call it a day. Well, when this is over. Wow, it sounds like you had a lot of fun. Who would have thought that X and Y axes would end up being clues in a missing persons case. X and Y, huh? I remember hearing something about that a long time ago. What sort of something? How did it go? Something about how the X and Y axes go in different directions, but there's still a point where they meet, and finding it is the important thing. I'm not sure I get it. You mean like how people in Pokemon are totally different, but we should focus on the things we share? It could be that, or something like us all here. What are the odds we'd meet and become friends? Huh? Something the matter? No, nothing to worry about. I'm more wondering if something's the matter on your end of the... You won't still won't try my good old croissant curry, huh? That won't be happening. While I admit it might taste good, the aesthetics are still too much for me. Hey, that's not hard as a pass as you gave it before, Naveen. Maybe this means we're finding out where our X and Y axes meet. Alarm is going off. Good morning. No sign of Tony or Lydia just yet. At last I've been granted the calm, quiet morning I've longed for. Now I can finally make some progress on my sewing commissions. In fact, I'm so pleased that I'll even include you in my happy mood. Your performance sneakers, nice. I think nothing of it. I got them as thanks for a sewing project and they're not my size. Hey Tony. Do you know where Tawny is? No, yeah, she must have headed out earlier to be a helpful self around the city. That idiot. Apparently she borrowed some money to shoot a Hotel Z promo spot, so we're in debt now to this scary group called the Rust Syndicate. What? The Rust Syndicate? Yes, them. The ones so scary, even a rampaging alpha Pokemon wouldn't dare mess with them. Hello, this is OFG, right? The kid who lives and helps out at Hotel Z. That's me. Well, aren't you an honest one, or maybe just naive? You should be more careful about answering questions from unfamiliar callers. Now I'm calling as a representative of the Rust Syndicate, and I want to discuss a bit of money your friend Tony borrowed from us. I could have just dropped in at that fine hotel you work at, but I figured you would want to avoid a scene, especially since Tony has been working so hard to bring in new customers. So I ask that you kindly stop by our office. You'll find it in the Blur District. We'll be waiting for you. What? What was that call about? About Tony. What, so it wasn't just me they called? They even tracked down your number? How deep in trouble are we exactly? Well, Tony didn't borrow a ton to begin with, but the interest on the loan is out of control. I hear the Rust Syndicate makes it impossible for you to pay back your interest, then they can force you to work off your debt by doing their bidding. If that's true, we're dealing with some truly heinous people. Don't worry, Floet, we'll get Tony out of this mess somehow. If it's true they force us to work for them by imposing unreasonable interest, we must at least try to talk things out with them. It's only through speaking with each other that we can hope to find some satisfactory resolution. In any case, it seems the only option now is to go to the Rust Syndicate's office as requested. You're right, AZ. Especially since they called two of us now. I can't get a hold of Tony. Hey, OFG, if they already know where to find all of us, I don't feel great going to their office alone. You'll head over with me, right? Of course. Thanks, I'll feel a lot better that way. If anything happens while we're gone, we'll count on you to handle it, Naveen. What? Oh, alright. Let's do it. You two will be okay, won't you? The Rust Syndicate certainly seem disreputable, yet I've not heard of the police taking any action against them. Make of that what you will. Okay, we're done. Okay, so I'm done. Thanks for watching. Take care. See you on the next one. Bye-bye.